So one of the crux of the problem for this Grizzly Bear mandolin has been me excessively thinking about how to have a bear face carved for the headstock. So my solution, after excessively thinking, was to take some cutoff from the backboard billet and angle it in a way to then carve a grizzly bear face into it. So I went through many renditions of practice ones. I had my 8-year-old son Arlo in here this weekend, and I was showing him the progression, and he told me the first version I did looked like a monkey. So I'm glad I didn't go with the first version. So I think this looks a little more like a bear. And I'm going to inlay it and have it protruding, and it's going to be about kind of like that. I want a little bit of this top part of the headstock. I'm going to cut it to kind of mimic the hunched or the hump from the back of a grizzly bear. So it's going to be like that. So before I do that, I'm going to carve some more detail in it because I want it to be pretty close to done when I inlay it. What I'm using is just some X-Acto blades. Then I have some needle files. And then I'm using these engraving tools. And normally I use these for like pearl to engrave, but I find they work just as well for this application. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to add some more realistic relief to it. So kind of just like carving away parts here, or kind of drawing out some of these expression marks as far as the fur goes, just to kind of feather it out. And then what I might do is I might I might use some of the pearl filler, which is a black filler, and I'll kind of highlight some of the details. So I don't want to mess this up, so it's kind of just, no pressure, but it's kind of just, I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing. I'm trying to just round things. I'll go over it with some sandpaper too. The grain on this is just going in all different directions, so I'm trying to avoid any kind of like tear out or anything. I'm going to angle some of these fur pieces. I'm also considering maybe the teeth, find a way to really accent the teeth, and then the eyes. I'm going to inlay some like amber material for the eyes to kind of just have them like kind of pop. So anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of folding the fur back here by kind of breaking these sharp corners and kind of pulling it back and kind of rounding things. So bit by bit, but soon it will be inlaid here. And then I need to make sure that the tuning machines, I kind of want it to, the tuning machines are going to come through the inlay a little bit, but that's fine. I need to make sure it's kind of tapered around it so that it's easy string access too. So, but it's getting there, I promise.